What would you do if the person you were dating turned out to be a monster, and not figuratively, but literally? A woman named Kelly Ann Walker details a very bizarre and frightening experience she had with a man she was dating in 1999. Kelly Ann Walker, a 35-year-old single mother at the time, was living alone with her young son when she began dating a man named Sam, whom she had met through her social circle. They both frequented the same parties and restaurants, and Kelly had come to know him as a person who liked to live on the edge. Sam liked to drink, he liked to party, and he liked to take risks. He was the typical bad boy, but he had a charm that drew people to him. Before long, Kelly began seeing Sam on a more serious basis, and he eventually became a major part of Kelly's life. In 1999, she was not much interested in the paranormal. She had a vague idea when it came to aliens and of what they might look like from books, movies, and popular culture, but she was not familiar with the more outlandish aspects of the phenomena. It just didn't interest her, especially when she had to concentrate on raising her then young son. The bizarre notion that a race of beings might be disguising themselves as humans and living amongst the human race, to her, was the stuff of sci-fi and absurd. Things would change, however, following a late-night visit from Sam. It was just an average night when she awoke to Sam's signature tap on her bedroom window and the sound of a cab pulling away. Kelly opened the window and Sam climbed inside. He had been at the bar all night and had been drinking pretty heavily, but was still charming and quite affectionate towards Kelly. When in their eventual mutual bedroom heat of passion, Sam became something else entirely, and in that moment Kelly's perspective on the world changed entirely. Moonlight was streaming through the bedroom window, so there was plenty of light for Kelly to see. When there came a moment when she looked up at Sam's face, and one moment he was Sam, and the next moment he was something that wasn't human. Kelly describes in detail that the structure of Sam's face changed completely. Sam's eyes became bigger and farther apart. His nose and mouth lengthened into what she could only describe as a snout. Sam's nose flattened and widened, and his lips almost disappeared into a slit. His neck became longer, with the muscles within it more defined, and his shoulders seemed to widen when he lifted his head back. Sam's shoulder-length dark hair on his head was also suddenly gone, replaced by shiny scales of different color patterns that covered his entire body. His skin was suddenly cold to the touch. All of this reminded Kelly of a velociraptor in Jurassic Park, but with a shorter snout. According to Kelly, the transformation lasted only a few seconds, and then suddenly he was Sam again. He was human again. With Kelly feeling fear and confusion, she caught her breath and pushed Sam away from her. Her mind was trying to figure out what her eyes had just seen, but it was all so strange and happened so fast. Within seconds, Sam had shifted from human to non-human and back to human, right in front of Kelly, and it was a little more than her brain could handle. Sam had asked her what was wrong, and all Kelly could say was that she thought she had seen something strange, but couldn't describe what it was. She quickly blamed it on the moonlight, or on her being tired, trying to convince herself that she really had not just seen Sam become another creature. Sam teased Kelly lightly about things that go bump in the night before rolling over and falling asleep. Instantly, as Kelly lay there beside Sam, she looked at him carefully. She listened to his breathing and watched him fall deeper into sleep. Kelly touched Sam and his skin felt warm again. It was his smooth skin she was feeling, not the cold scales that had been there moments before. Kelly's mind was having a horrible time trying to sort out what just had happened. She tried talking herself into believing that it was just a trick of the moonlight, that her overreactive imagination combined with her lack of sleep in the moonlight caused her to see something that wasn't there, Somehow Kelly knew deep inside that what she had seen was real. She knew with every ounce of her being that she had seen something out of this world happen right in front of her. And trying to reason it away wasn't working. Kelly was afraid to close her eyes. Wide awake with adrenaline pumping through her system, Kelly carefully slipped out of the bedroom and sat in the living room for a while in a state of shock. She eventually fell asleep on the couch and woke up in the morning to the sound of Sam getting out of bed. When Sam came into the living room, Kelly recalled that he seemed upset that he found her on the couch. To maintain her cover, Kelly jokingly blamed Sam taking up too much of the bed, an issue that they had laughed about previously. Sam seemed to buy it. In the back of Kelly's mind, she couldn't let go of what she watched Sam become. Kelly didn't want Sam to touch her, but at the same time, to her, Sam was still the man that had climbed through her bedroom window many times before without any incident. The confusion Kelly felt was overwhelming. Kelly knew Sam could tell that she was uncomfortable, but Kelly didn't think Sam realized that he had shifted in front of her. As the days and weeks went by, Kelly quickly began giving Sam the cold shoulder, and eventually both of them stopped seeing each other. There were no more midnight visits to Kelly's bedroom window, and Kelly did whatever she could to avoid Sam in social situations. From then on, Kelly didn't feel safe when Sam was around. Kelly noted one curious detail in the months and years that followed. Sam would often show up in her dreams. Kelly's dreams were always very intimate in nature, and Sam's face was always very close to hers, too close. But not once, however, did Kelly see Sam transforming in her dreams. He was always in human form. It was always normal. Kelly soon enough stopped seeing Sam around town until a chance encounter around 2013 in a grocery store. Kelly was waiting in a checkout line when Sam, of all people, approached her. He told her that she looked great. He then asked her a number of questions, like if she was dating anyone, if she was still in the same line of work, and he asked how her son was doing. When Kelly told Sam of her son's success in the school and the profession he was in, she noticed that his reaction did seem genuine. Sam informed Kelly that he was now making his living in the casino business as a professional poker player. For Kelly, meeting Sam was very unexpected and very uncomfortable. In Kelly's opinion, Sam seemed to take pleasure in her uneasiness. Kelly then gathered her grocery bags and quickly made her goodbyes, not letting Sam touch her and not looking back when she left the grocery store. Kelly was relieved to be away from Sam. For a long time, Kelly told nobody, not even her son, about the unexpected encounter with Sam at the grocery store. Kelly thought that she might be losing her mind slowly since that moonlit night in her bedroom with Sam and what she saw, until she observed a television program discussing reptile-like shapeshifters. It was at that moment that she began to understand that she wasn't the only person who had such a frightening experience. Other people she discovered had reported the same thing happening to them, of being alone with someone and seeing them briefly transform into something else. Kelly decided to research the topic further and began to accept that what happened to her was real and wasn't a trick of the light or her imagination. It was real. If she hadn't seen Sam's transformation happen in front of her eyes, she would never have believed that something like that was possible. For many years, Kelly pondered the various aspects of that night, the transformation, the creature that Sam is, wondering exactly what factors might have come into play to allow her to see Sam's true form that night, now long ago. Possibly his guard was let down because he had been drinking heavily. Possibly he lost control over his form for a moment because they were both being intimate. Possibly it was a combination of both that distracted him long enough to lose the control to maintain the appearance of being human. Kelly never did learn of what kind and how much of such energy from Sam it took to keep up that kind of facade. In the time of telling this story, It's been another 13 years since 2013. So then, what eventually was Kelly left to do out of all of this? She moved on with her life as all that she could do, but never forgetting what happened on that moonlit night in her bedroom in 1999.